Hey YouTube, how is it going? Okay, right now I'm gonna do my reviews and give you my top favorites of the new DC Comics New 52s. As you all know, I've been following the Justice League, which I've given my review in my past blogs, and this is actually my favorite. It's my number one. I may be biased, but of course, it's written by Geoff Johns and the artwork is by Jim Lee. So, in the first issue of the Justice League, it really rocks. I mean, it's awesome. The artwork is really good, especially how they redo the costumes. I may or may not agree. I don't know. I have second opinions on the. If you notice that with the new costumes, they all have like the color, I don't know, Chinese color, whatever you may call it. But I think it really looks good. I mean, I like it. So if you, especially on the, what I like most about this issue is the last page, which is they already introduced Superman. So in this issue, they only showed us Batman and Green Lantern, but in the Justice League issue number 2, which is I think a lot more better than the first one because now I can really follow the story. It's a lot of action. It's full packed. I mean, there's a lot of things happening, and I'm proud that Geoff Johns have done the Justice League because now it's modern. It's how do you call it? I just love it. It's full of action. Like here, if you can see that Batman and Superman are having an argument, and there's one page here that is really my favorite. Oh, this is where the page where they Geoff Johns introduced the Flash. So they're not really they do not know each other based on the story. So it's starting to like they're gonna put the group together. So in with the first and second issue, Justice League is not yet put together. One of my favorite pages here is wait, I can't find it. So where is it? There. This is one of my favorite. So if you can see, Superman, Green Lantern has just made a construct to keep Superman, restrained. But then again, Superman just because he's so much stronger, so he just destroyed or whatever the construct, and you can see Batman is in the background and there's Green Lantern. So to everyone, this is a really awesome comic book. The storyline is good. Kudos to Geoff Johns and Jim Lee. You've made this comic book really, really good. It rocks. The next comic book that I'm following is Superman. The reason why I like this comic book is because it's written and the artwork is made by George Perez. George Perez is the reason why I love George Perez is because he did Wonder Woman years ago, and he started the origin, or he how do you say this? Remastered Wonder Woman history. So I think I'll give this 2 thumbs up for the new Superman. I mean, you may see I'm really a Superman fan, but I'm not really following Superman, the story in comic books, but this time, this is my chance to go and follow Superman. So, get this one. It's a good read. It's a really, really good read. And the artwork and the details, how George Perez do the artwork, it rocks. It's an awesome comic book. So, there's number 1 and there's number 2. So, another recommendation is follow Aquaman. Well, I've been very vocal about this with my previous blogs that I think my prediction would be Aquaman will be one of the biggest storylines for next year. So I hope they'll continue and the artwork is also good. So Aquaman is written by Geoff Johns, and artwork is by Ivan Rice. I don't know how do you pronounce it, but anyway, it also rocks. I love the artwork. I love the details. I love how they do the story, and how Mera plays a lot in the story. If you can see, Mera is there. So this time, Aquaman is not in Atlantis. He now lives among humans in man's world. I mean, in land, in the land. So this is another favorite. So I get a copy of this. Follow the Aquaman story. Another favorite of mine is Batman. So artwork is also good. I'm not really fond. I'm not really a Batman fan, but with this, with the story, I like it. So I was kind of surprised how it came out, but there are some disappointments with the Batman story. One disappointment, and also I don't know, it's a favorite page, but it also a disappointment at the same time. When Bruce Wayne was talking with Dick Grayson, which is this one, and also talking to Tim Drake, which are also, I guess you all know that there were former Robins. Tim Drake is now the Nightwing. Oh no, Dick Grayson is now the Nightwing, and Tim Drake is now the Red Robin, and the kid here is Damian. So Damian Wayne, he is now the current Robin, who plays Robin now. This is disappointment because I think, like Dick Grayson, he really looks small, like a teenager, which is supposed to be like, because in the previous stories, Dick Grayson took the mantle of the Batman costume when Bruce Wayne was considered dead. So I don't see the point of doing like he's a teenager, he's like a kid, and he's like a 10-year-old kid. I mean, hello. Anyway, the story is good. Okay, next would be Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, well, I love Wonder Woman. I mean, everybody knows that I've been a Wonder Woman fan ever since. I collect the action figure, I collect everything that is Wonder Woman. So, one thing I like about this new comic book is that when they changed the costume for Wonder Woman, they took out the pants, so which is really good. I mean, I don't have any more complaints about that. But another disappointment would be the metal things that's part of her accessories. They used to be gold, but now they're silver, so I really don't like that. The story is, well, based on the number 2 that now that I've just read, the number 2. I know where is it going, the story, but I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed. I don't like the artwork. I know I may be biased because I'm a loyal Wonder Woman fan. So I still like the old costume where it shows the all American, based on the American flag. But I don't know. I love her. I know where the story is. Where is it going? But I'm still giving it some more issues. So so far it's good. It rocks. I just hope they'll gonna things with Wonder Woman. Anyway, another storyline that I'm following is The Flash. This is really good. I love it. After they did the Flashpoint, so Flash is back. Barry Allen is back. We have the number 1 and the number 2. The artwork, well, I love the artwork. It's nice. It rocks. It's an awesome artwork. The coloring, it's also nice. So the story, I love the story. It has a little history. So try to get a copy of The Flash. This is really good. Highly recommended. And also I'm following the Green Lantern. And of course, I've always been a fan of Green Lantern, and I love the Green Lantern core. And I've been reading The Blackest Night, and this is one of my favorite. So, but the thing is now with the Green Lantern, this title, the Green Lantern here is Sinestro. So there's still a lot of things that will unfold in the story. So I'm really looking forward how the story will go with Sinestro as a Green Lantern. Unlike with the Green Lantern core, oh by the way, Hal Jordan is no more. It's not a Green Lantern anymore with this new storyline. I think this is a continuation of after the War of the Green Lanterns. So this is just a continuation. I don't know. As I've heard that the New 52s are all rebooted and they are starting all over again from the beginning, but what they did with Green Lantern, this is just a continuation of the War of the Green Lanterns. So I don't know, but still I love the story because Geoff Johns, again, I may be biased, but I love Geoff Johns. He's writing the story. Unlike with the Green Lantern core, this is more focused on Guy Gardner and John Stewart. This is quite a surprise for me because before, when the number ones were released, I didn't get a copy of this because I was thinking it's not a good read. But then again, I got the copy. I got my copy and I read it and I like it, so I got my number 2. So this is also a good read. Artwork is really good, as you can see. So with the Green Lantern core, this is more focused on the 2 human Green Lanterns. So this is another comic book to follow. Well, another surprise for me would be the Green Lantern, The New Guardians. When I went to the comic book shop, I was asking, I did a blog about Tracy, so I was asking if this is a good read, and then he said, yeah, it's you know, it's where all the colors are within the title. So and then I started browsing and looking. So I like it actually. When I read it, so it's good. It's a good read, and the artwork is also good. Although there are times where I question stuff within the story, but then again, all in all, I think I like it. See, it's where all the colors of the rainbow are present. So get a copy of the Green Lantern, The New Guardians. There's number 2. All you can see, where you can see everyone, all the colors of the rainbow are represented, and I like it. I like the story. I won't tell you where the story is going, but just get a copy and read it. Well, another surprise title for me would be the Red Lanterns. So I wasn't really interested when it first came out last month, but then going through the pages, it got my attention. I mean, Atrocitus, the main character, he's a badass. I mean, he is the leader. He's the one who put together all the Red Lanterns. So they're like the Green Lanterns, but they also fight evil. Now, I mean, I don't really consider them as a villain, but yeah, they're a villain, and yet going through the story, I don't know. You just have to read it. I mean, things are getting different. I mean, Atrocitus, even if he's the evil one, now he is fighting something. He's fighting something for a cause. So that makes him really interesting. So this is a good read. It's a badass read. Okay, so get a copy of this one. Well, one of the titles that I'm not interested before, but I think it's going to be a good read, is the Superman Action Comics. Going through with the story, I was having second thoughts because I didn't know how Action Comics started before, I think during the 1950s, or during the early days. But looking through the pages and reading the last part of the number 2, which is, wait, I'm just gonna show you there. So the last part where they Grant Morrison and Rag Morales explain how they did the action. So Rags Morales is the artist and Grant Morrison is the writer. So I think it was based on the old Action Comics before, during the 1950s, 1960s. I don't know where it started. Because I was really questioning why they did Superman with the pants and with the boots and with the shirt and just the cape. So, but then again, Rags Morales and Grant Morrison explained everything at the back there. So, and I think Superman Action Comics, this would be the cornerstone for all the new titles of DC Comics. So get a copy of this. It's a must-have. And one more thing, this Action Comics, it's always out of the shelves. It's always out of stock because I think I wasn't able to get the first print of this comic book. If I'm not mistaken, this is the 5th print because it's really hard to find. So get a copy of this. Well, a really surprising title for me would be Catwoman. I love Catwoman because she's sexy and everything with her costume, but for me to follow the story, I mean, I don't know. But then again, when I looked through the pages and found out that found this page, it got me really interested. If I guess you could see it closer, you can see. So it's Batman, Bruce Wayne, and Selina, Catwoman, are making love. So this page got me really interested, so I got a copy, I read it, and surprisingly, I love the story. It rocks. And then I got my second copy, second issue, where the start is still where they ended up with the first issue. So they're still together, and see? This is really interesting. I mean, this comic book is not for kids. So, there. So, all in all, I love her, and I love the story, and I love the artwork. Get a copy. This is a big surprise for me. So, get a copy of Catwoman. There's another story which I just got my copy a few days ago. Teen Titans. I haven't read it yet, so I think I don't know what to say about this title because I haven't seen it yet. So, but I think it's gonna be a good read because Wonder Girl is there, Superboy. My only question here, I mean, just looking at the artwork, would be Robin. Instead of wearing a cape, why is he wearing like feather or something? I don't know. I'm not really fond of that. So I don't know. I still have to read the story and how it's gonna go. So well, anyway, so that's my number 1 and my number 2. I still have to look through how the story goes. But I think it's a good read, so get a copy. Alright, so that's gonna be it. I hope this helps you pick your best titles for the new DC Comics New 52s. There are still a lot of interesting titles out there, so try to check them all out, and these are the only stories that I'm following right now. But I don't know. Probably when I go to the comic book shop, I'll browse through other titles, and maybe I get interested in, you know, I'm looking for what is this? Hawkman and Batman Detective Comics. So I don't know if I'll find a copy, I'll probably get one. But anyway, congratulations to Geoff Johns and all the DC people. So congratulations for the new 52s. All right. Bye YouTube. Bye.